Let's go and see what's up there. We are so happy that we spent all that time last year cleaning this area out, this attic at the top of the baking house, because just imagine that we now would have to find ourselves here having to make room for electrical and water installation things, and this would still have been full of stuff. That would have been a disaster. But we are well prepared. So Lex has already removed one of the floorboards. And what did you find? Oh, you look at the camera, dear. Yeah, okay.
Am I in frame?
Now you're in frame. This is not the best camera person in the world behind the camera right now. Okay, what did you find?
And not the best talent in the world as well.
What talent? Me?
No, me.
Oh,
I'm
you.
The talent.
Oh, you're the talent. Okay.
Yeah, you're the cameraman. I'm the talent.
Okay. Yeah. Well.
Okay. Well. So the plan is that we need a 60 by 10 centimeter hole through this ceiling and this wall to get all the necessary pipe work to the right places. So under this first floorboard, I found that the room between two of the beams, the big supporting beams, is only 50 centimeters. So we're 10 centimeters short there, unfortunately. So we'll have to think about what that means. We can do 2 layers of
Because if you can remove one more of the floorboards up to the wall, then maybe you can do. Then you will have 50 centimeters by 20 or something instead of 60 by 10.
Yeah, something like that.
But we have to check with the guys if that's okay.
Yeah, we have to figure it out. So then we have here 20 by 30 and here also 20 by 30. That would also work.
We think.
Yeah, we think. We hope.
We hope. Do
Go
something.
for it. Do something useful.
Do something useful. Okay. Okay. You guys, before I leave you here with this camera, just check out this old stove. I know I've shown it before, but it is so cute. Look, it has a little hedge here, and you can put your tea kettle up here, and it has all of this. I'm just going to show it to you. I know. We should focus on what we're doing, but look at how beautiful this thing is.
I'm going to make a lot of noise.
Okay, wait a minute. Just wait a minute. Okay, because I've got to show the people. Look, there's even a little gitter underneath here. Oh my God, this is so cute. Okay, focus, Marianne, focus. We have a task. Okay.
Could you find the long drill bit?
That extra long bit?
Extra long, XXL?
Okay. Wow.
Ja, het lijkt er. Van boven.
Is it going?
It is going, but it's heavy.
It's heavy.
It's 40 centimeters deep.
Yeah.
Do you want to take over?
Not right now. How about these?
Do you think these are better?
Well, I don't know. It's not as sharp, but it's a little bit wider. Maybe it goes faster.
Yeah, I could try. I'm having a little break. Not a breakdown. It's not that far yet. Just a little break.
Fun, isn't it? Renovating a farmhouse.
Oh man, this is so much fun. I have a time of my life.
Oi, 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 oi.
Don't put that in the video.
You're the editor.
That's right, I can choose. The electrical company decided that our current electrical fuse box is not suitable for our new system. We decided to install the new main fuse box in the garage, next to the heat pump. In time, we will replace the old fuse box, and at that point we'll also move these huge cables to a conduit inside of our walls. Here's the device that they are using to prepare the water in the closed loop systems. No more oil tank, oil heater. So this is all that's left. The rest has been moved to the other side of the wall. This radiator is decoupled. We will remove it. Same as all those radiators here. They have all been decoupled from the system. I'll show you how it looks upstairs in a minute. So it's up to us to remove all these so we can continue our work here. In our bedroom, here's where this will remain working, remain functioning, but the tubes that go down to the radiators on the ground floor have been removed, as you see. Here as well, here the same thing. So I'm anxiously awaiting the signal that we're a go. Go, 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 go. Yes, it is working. Wonderful. Yes, we have hot water. We can shower again. And at this moment, that's pure luxury and bliss. We haven't been able to take a shower in our own bathroom for a couple of weeks now. Okay, so the guys have left. So this is the final result. It looks like any technical installation, of course. A hot water storage tank. This is the inside part of the heat pump. The outside part of the heat pump you've already seen. And the electrical, what's it called in English? I better do my homework before I start filming such things. The hole that I made through the wall goes to the little attic, which I will show you now. Right here. So let me get a ladder. Here we are in the little attic. This is where the tubes come out, and then this is where they go down into the house. They did a little bit of a strange thing here. I had asked them to simply do a 3x2 pattern of the pipes and float them here in the air and go straight down. That way we had all the room we need behind this and behind this to do insulation later on, and maybe more importantly, that would leave us with room to raise the ceiling here by somewhere between 30 and 60 centimeters. Apparently they forgot what we had said, or they didn't talk to each other or whatever. So they've made life for us a little bit more difficult when we get to that job. But we'll figure it out. The other thing that goes through that hole is the electrical stuff. These conduits here are a temporary solution. We will not leave them lying like this. And if you look outside, it's not very pretty how they're coming out of the wall or going into the wall better. That's not very pretty, and it's not how we want it in the end. This is a temporary solution. We needed all this extra lengths of this cable because we are going to make a direct connection to the roof where our power comes in. And that's something for a later phase, not for now. Into our wet room, which was formerly the heating space, but not anymore. You can see here the tubes coming out. Now here is where the new heating system basically ends, because all other things like this here is just to make a connection to the existing radiators, and this here is just a connection to the existing municipal water. That's all. When we get underfloor heating, which will be laid out here across the whole house, all these temporary things will be removed, and right here on this wall, this will hold all the connection stuff between the heat pump system and the underfloor heating. We are really happy to be able to shower again and do the dishes without boiling water in a teapot. And yeah, let's move on with the next phase of our project. After these weeks of project heating, which were a bit stressful, we have to admit, we've taken it a little bit more relaxed, and we've worked in the garden a little bit. But before we show you how lush it is in this springtime, let us take you back to the fall of last year, because during winter and early spring we did all kinds of little things, little tasks to the garden, which we haven't shown you. So let's roll that tape now.
Spitzengefühl.
So now that you are all up to speed, we can show you how beautiful the garden hedge has become in this full spring. We're in May now as I record this. It's a joy to be here. Of course, there's still projects in progress. Ignore that for a moment. Just enjoy our hedge. That's the edge of our property, which we have planted last year. And it's already gorgeous. Actually, I should let Marianne do this part, but she's a little bit busy at the moment, so I'm taking over. Just enjoy how lush this is already looking. We really love this. Now, for those of you who are wondering what's the work in progress here is, here we have 2 sections that we covered with hay, and underneath the hay is a layer of cardboard. A method which ensures that when we come around to turn this into a garden, that the soil is in the best possible shape. Also that we manage the weeds in the meantime. Here we have these borders of our hedge. I've moved the stones about 30 centimeters upwards to make room, because here we're going to make a little wall, a natural stone wall. Here on this side I've already dug out where the foundation will be, and it's just a small wall. It's only to accommodate for a height difference between this side and this side of the garden. There's quite a bit of height difference on our property. If you look at the corner, the far corner, and compare it to the far corner behind the house on that side, that difference is approximately 2 meters. So whatever happens in our garden, we have to make sure that along the way we accommodate for a height difference of about 2 meters. And this is one of those places where that happens. Basically this part of the hedge will be 10, 20, 30 maybe centimeters higher than this part of the garden. Okay, I've talked enough. Let's end this video, and thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next one.